Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Security Guard Command. I was just doing some workout in my garage here. Just got home from work. Every night, I've been hitting it hard as far as the weights go. I've been pushing myself, so I don't have a lot to work with. I have basically this. Okay, so this is 35-pound dumbbell. I had 40 on here, 45 on here, but I dropped it down to do a couple different exercises. And so I've been really pushing hard, and I've lost a ton of weight. I'm at 189 right now. I was 230. So I've lost just over 40 pounds. And so I've been working out and pushing myself. I do 45 pounds. I do 3 sets of 10 curls on each arm. So total of 30 on each arm. By that time, I'm losing form a little bit, and so I've torn down the muscle a bit. I'll do some other workouts, like this one here. It's like a curl, but you cross body it, so you come up, and that's 1 rep. And then you do the other arm back and forth. And there's a lot of things you can do with just a couple dumbbells. So if you guys want to get into better shape, it's not expensive. You can go to a used sporting store like Play It Against Sports. It's where I got these, and I think all in all I paid maybe $100 for all this weight. And it's got a bunch of different plates, so you can change the weight. They're spin lock bars, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. You can do lunge walks by carrying weight on both arms. That's for your legs. You can do curls. You hold the one weight behind your head and go up like this, and you just do as many, however many reps you can do with good form. And then you're doing like 3 or 4 sets of that. You can lean over on a chair and then pull the weight up and then down, up and down. Like just the other day, with the 45, I did 4 sets of 25 on each arm. So a total of 100 of those on each arm. And that was pretty good workout for me. I really felt it the next day, but I also felt, I can feel myself starting to bulk up a little bit, develop some muscle. And I find things easier to do at work, like opening these heavy hospital doors. It's a lot easier. So it does help my job. It makes me feel great. I mean, I just feel, I've got a lot more energy. I feel great. And it's really it's gratifying to achieve this. That's not the topic of this video, though. The topic of this video is pride in your work. And the topic of those who, pardon the French, but half-ass the job. I come across it. It's in every industry. It's not just security. It's in every industry. There is a group of people in every organization that half-ass everything. I see it sometimes in the nursing. I see it in every department in the hospital. I see it in other business, other places, and it's not going to change for the most part. But look down deep inside yourself and ask yourself, am I the person who half-asses things, or does the bare minimum? And collecting a paycheck, yeah, that's great and all, but you get these people that just really make the industry look bad. I take pride in what I do, and I know I do at least 100%, if not more, on just about everything I do at work. I don't go halfway. I'm thorough. I'm proud of what I do. Take pride in what I do. So I try to keep things clean. I try to tidy up. If I see trash, I pick it up. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's not my job." I've got a theory, and seems to be backed up by some evidence But when it comes to the cleanliness on the property that you work at, if there's trash laying around all over the place and you have people coming in seeing that, what do you think their impression is? Do you think that this is a respectable establishment? And I guarantee you, if there's trash and cigarette butts and everything just strewn all over the place, it's going to look trashy, and they're going to feel like this is not a respectable place, and I'm free to trash it. Nobody cares, so why not? And so you're basically setting the tone for the behavior of the people, the patrons, the customers, whatever they may be. You're just setting the tone. And so as far as I'm concerned, the cleanliness is a security issue, because that is a trigger for behavioral. And that affects the property, it affects the owners. So you're basically trying to protect their assets by, picking up trash when you see it. I've seen so many people at the hospital that work at the hospital just walk right past trash and just even kick it out of the way, but not pick it up. And I'm just astounded. I mean, I try to pick up all the trash when I see it. I'll spend, I'm lead, so I move around, and if I'm not in an active call, I'll go to the ED parking lot and I'll get the dustpan and the broom and I'll sweep up everything in that parking lot. Everything. It's ironic too. I picked up probably about 600 cigarette butts, and those collected over the period of 5 days, because 5 days earlier I did the same thing. I swept the parking lot clean. So I know that the parking lot had no cigarette butts 5 days ago. And now I counted and roughly 600 cigarette butts in that parking lot, and it's a no smoking area. And as security, we're supposed to keep on that and make sure that people are aware that they can't smoke there, and if they do smoke there, that we have to be on it right away and tell them they move down to the sidewalk, because it's a no smoking area. But when people start seeing cigarette butts, and it goes back to that respecting the property and respecting the rules, when people see cigarette butts on the ground, they think, oh, a lot of people smoked here, I might as well. What are they going to do? And they don't respect the boundaries set in the hospital. So cigarette butts and trash just really set the tone for people to misbehave. So in my opinion, that's directly a security issue. And it goes back to the half-assing again. Be on your game, guys. Like, be proud of what you do. Even if you're at the suckiest post, the absolute worst post, the most boring post, do the best you can do. I started off in the hospital as a patient watch guard in the psych area. And I loved it. It was great. I mean, I was learning a ton about psych and behavior. It was constant action in there with just protecting the nurses and protecting the patients from hurting themselves, even though no matter how violent they get, it was just a wild learning experience. And after about a year, I got moved to the ED entrance, and I was really bummed, and I had a horrible attitude about it. I was sulking, and people could tell I wasn't happy. And then after a few days, I was just sitting at the chair in front of the computer by the door, and I remember just having this moment where I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing? And I was like, this is not me. So I decided that I was going to do the best damn job I could possibly do at this post. I was going to make it be the best at this post. And suddenly it became a challenge. I started to embrace it. And I found an actual joy in what I was doing, even though most people don't want to work that post because they consider it a crappy post. And it is a very dangerous post, because especially when it turns dark, You never know what's going to come through those doors. And it is an emergency room. We get gunshot victims just dumped off by their homies, and homies take off. You know, and then we got to worry about a rival gang coming to finish the job. You know, some say, yeah, it's very unlikely. Still means it's possible. And it's not like it's not happened before. I mean, so it's happened before, and this is a dangerous spot to be in the ED, because you never know what's going to come through that door, or you never know what's going to come at you. So don't half-ass it, guys. Have a positive attitude. Make the best of it. Be the best that you can be. Take pride in what you do, no matter what it is. Be the guy that does the suckiest post, you know, well, that's the best at that post. Work hard. And I've mentioned in a video a long time ago, I saw this video on YouTube about a guy who was talking about his secret for success, essentially. And he was a drug addict, and he went through Narcotics Anonymous. And there was a slogan or a saying that they used, and it was, how did it go? Be authentic, surrender the outcome, do hard work. And if you live by those three in every decision you make, in every action that you take, be authentic, meaning always be truthful, no matter what, no matter whether you think it's going to hurt you or not. That's where the second part comes in. Surrender the outcome. The typical saying, let go, let God. It's literally that simple. You be authentic, you be real, you be truthful. Surrender the outcome of that. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, always be authentic. Surrender the outcome and then do hard work. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, to work hard, to put in some elbow grease, to go the extra mile, to be the best. It will not go unrewarded. Maybe not in this current job or what have you, but you will be rewarded. It will come back. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to throw that out there. Hope you guys all have a good night. Stay safe. I will catch you later.